All right, let's just jump straight into it. We're talking about something that, honestly, probably affects almost everyone using AI right now. And the secret to making it work better? Well, it's surprisingly simple, and it's all about being, well, human.
So, you've been there, right? You ask ChatGPT or some other AI a question, you think it's a simple request, and what you get back is just totally off the mark. Or maybe it's just plain weird. Yeah, you are definitely not alone. It's a super common frustration. But the good news is, we can fix it. Like, right now.
Okay, so here it is. This is the big secret, the core idea from our source material. And it's not about learning some complicated coding language or anything like that. It's just a shift in how you think about it. The number one takeaway is this. You're going to get way better results if you talk to an AI just like you'd talk to a smart, helpful colleague.
Now, you've probably heard this term floating around, prompt engineering. It sounds really technical, right? Kind of intimidating. But honestly, it's not. It's just a fancy way of saying the art of asking for what you want. It's all about making clear requests so you get better stuff back. It's really about communication, not code. So, let's break this down. Rule number 1, and this is really the foundation for everything else, is to just be specific. In any conversation, human or AI, clarity is absolutely king. And this is such a perfect example of what I mean. Look at the vague one on the left. Do this task for me. I mean, if you said that to a person, they'd just look at you and say, what task? An AI has the exact same problem. But now look at the clear request. Draft a formal email summarizing recent marketing trends. Boom. Instantly the AI knows the format, an email. It knows the tone, formal, and it knows the topic, marketing trends. The difference in the result you'll get is just night and day.
Okay, so how do you get specific? It really just boils down to these 3 things. First, what is the actual task? Are you asking for a summary, an email draft, a bulleted list? Be clear about that. Second, give it some context. What background info does it need to know? And third, tell it the tone and style. Do you want it to be formal, casual, funny? You can even get creative and tell it to act like a certain persona. You know, like, explain this as if you're a pirate. The more you give it, the better the result. It's pretty simple when you think about it.
All right, on to rule number 2. And this one flows right from being specific. It's this: think small. Seriously, if you dump a huge, complex project on a person all in one go, they're probably going to get overwhelmed, right? Well, an AI is pretty much the same. So the strategy is super straightforward. If you have a big, complicated task, just break it down into smaller, more focused prompts. Instead of asking it to, say, write an entire novel, you break it down piece by piece. This lets the AI really focus, and you get way more accurate results along the way.
Yeah, and this shows you exactly how to do it. You're basically turning one giant task into a little collaboration. So, step 1, you ask for a project outline. Great. Now you have a roadmap. Step 2, you say, okay, now give me more detail on that first point, and you keep going like that. Then at the very end, you can ask it to pull everything together into a final draft. See? Each step is small, clear, and it builds on the one before it.
And that brings us perfectly to our third and, maybe the most important rule of all. You have to keep talking. This is not about barking one command and then expecting a perfect result. Think of it as a dialogue, not a monologue.
This is really the core mindset shift. Every single thing you type isn't a final command. It's just the next turn in a conversation. You're working with the AI, guiding it toward the goal.
And the source material says it perfectly. You gotta refine your requests, see what the AI gives you, and then adjust. Did it get something wrong? Correct it. Was the tone a little off? Tell it to try again, but more casual this time. You just keep experimenting. It's an iterative process.
And here's something that should be a huge relief. You don't have to worry about perfect grammar or phrasing. These models are smart enough to figure out what you mean. Just focus on being clear about your goal, about what you want to achieve. The what is way more important than the how.
Okay, let's pull all of this together. When you start using these rules, you basically unlock a prompting superpower. And the best part is, it's not some tech wizardry. It's just based on having a good, normal conversation. This table just lays it all out so clearly. Rule 1, be specific. Add details and context, and you'll get more relevant stuff back. Rule 2, think small. Break down those big tasks, and your results will be way more accurate. And Rule 3, keep talking. Refine as you go, and you'll end up with a much, much better final product. And that's it. That's the whole secret. It's just 3 simple rules. This isn't some big technical hurdle you have to learn. It's a communication skill. It's just about changing your perspective and learning to have a better conversation. So that leaves us with one last and I think pretty exciting question. You now have the keys. You know how to unlock so much more of what these AI tools can do. So the real question is, now that you know how to ask better questions, what are you going to create?